Hey there, team. Thanks again for tuning back into the No Place Like Chrome podcast, episode number 2. This time around, we're going to hear from the Americas team. But before that, we need to give you the answer to the last episode riddle, which was, what was the first background on Chrome OS? It was actually a trick question. There was no background on Chrome OS when it first originated. The original Chromebook actually opened directly into a Chrome window, but after a bunch of user feedback, that was changed and the desktop was born. We'll have the next riddle at the end of the episode, so stay tuned. And today we have the Americas team with some great content for you, starting with Doug E. Fresh presenting a quick business update with the end of Q1 results before passing it over to the North Central pod to give a quick pod and customer spotlight, and then they'll hand it over to Raluca for what's latest in DEI. And with that, I'll pass it over to Doug. Take it away, Doug.
Thanks, Mike, and hello to all my Chromies across the globe. I'm excited to share this month's business update because we just wrapped up a fantastic quarter, and don't get me wrong, Q1 was insane. I mean, we're talking about territory changes, a new operating model, and the entire world continuing to move ahead with the pandemic. There's been a lot going on, to say the very least. And despite these challenges, I'm so pleased to be able to share with you a quick recap of where we landed in Q1. And coming out of last quarter, the global go-to-market team finished up with 303,000 units booked, bringing us to 96% of target, and 215,000 devices enrolled, bringing us to 96%. The customer team closed out Q1 with 235,000 units booked, bringing us to 109% of target, and enrolled 149,000 units, bringing us to 92%. We saw incredible wins come through in Q1 with County of San Diego here in the Americas, Japan Airlines from JPAC, and IKEA from Team EMEA. And the global browser team saw significant wins for CBCM with 567,000 new CBCM monthly active users, which brings us to 113% of target, which is just incredible. As we get ready to march ahead, we're continuing to dive down into contact center and kiosk, and there's been significant interest around Chrome OS Flex as we get ready for launch. Here locally in the Americas as well, we're getting ready to go after and continue to double down on libraries with the ECF opportunity at hand here in the United States. And before concluding here, I just want to say thank you to everybody for leaning in. It's been so incredible to see where we landed in Q1. I'm so incredibly proud to be working on the team with all of you. With that, I'll pass it on over to the wonderful Chromies of the North Central pod to do a quick Chromie spotlight before digging into an insights around a great customer. So with that, I'll pass it over to you guys over in North Central. Take it away.
Thanks, Doug. And hey, everyone, I'm here to kick off this month's Take 5 There's No Place Like Chrome pod spotlight featuring the North Central crew. My name is Angela Gosz, and I'm a customer success manager based out of Google Chicago. Fun fact about me, I've been writing a wellness blog on my Instagram for the past 3 years about how the power of positivity and a mindfulness toolkit can lead to goal attainment. You can find me, if you like, at _Angela Gosz. And now over to Daniel.
Hey everyone, my name is Daniel Busse. I'm the newest member of the North Central pod here, and I'm based out of Chicago. Fun fact about me, I started my work career at a flower shop. My family has owned a flower shop here in Illinois for over 100 years, and I won my first award ever as a floral designer when I was 16 years old. So that's a little bit about me. Looking forward to working with everybody, and I'll pass it over to Ben.
Thanks, Daniel. Ben Aghion here. I'm the Central Corp FSR based in the New York City office. And a fun fact about me, when I was 12, I was a backup actor for a Paramount picture. And the actor was the kid who was originally cast as Harry Potter. Over to you, Zach.
Hi, my name is Zach Toland. I'm a Chrome OS specialist. I'm an enterprise out of the Midwest, and I'm out of the Chicago office. And a fun fact about me is I'm learning how to remodel a house in my spare time.
Hi everyone, Deric Gales here. I'm the Chrome Select FSR out of the Chicago office. Fun fact about me, I'm an avid DIYer. So if any of you are stuck on any of your projects, be sure to look me up. Back to you, Angela.
Thanks, Deric. And I'm back to talk about this month's customer win-loss story. I guess this story is about a win and a loss and then a win. So really exciting. Aspen Dental happens to be a customer that purchased 841 licenses in 2021. And while a technical validation did occur prior to purchase in 2021, there were some assumptions made about the total use case. And so in the deployment process, it turned out that the use case did not actually work. This was unfortunate, but have no fear. No need to belabor the point. 2021 is in the rear view. And in 2022, the North Central crew came together to collaborate with each other and partner cross-functionally. And my teammate, Zach Toland, has worked with the cloud rep to re-engage on the opportunity and meet new contacts to talk about a different use case for those existing licenses. Then Daniel came in out of nowhere and created a net new app that I have never seen before to simulate a patient check-in experience for the customer's vision to see how Chrome OS could be leveraged and to enhance the patient experience across all of their facilities. So it's a really exciting story of reviving that original deployment of the 841 licenses and exploring a path to upsell. Also, would love to just showcase Daniel's work in the follow-up email that you guys are getting with this. So please check it out. Everyone in the North Central team is awesome. I also get to work every day with Deric on Domino's, which, hi Deric. Okay, that's all I got. Thanks for letting us join this month, and take care.
Hi everyone, this is Raluca Monet. For today's DI segment, I picked a topic that we will cover in 2 sessions. Today, we'll provide a sneak peek, so make sure to tune in our May podcast for the follow-up. Like you, I've taken multiple training courses about diversity, inclusion, and how to be aware of our biases, stereotyping, and microaggressions. Yet there are situations where I simply am still not sure what the appropriate language is. What words are appropriate for me to say and which are not? How do people like to be referred to? What words should I use to describe someone of a particular ethnicity, sexual preference, or gender identity in a way that is accurate but also respectful and empowering? For example, if someone self-identifies as queer, is it okay for someone like me who does not to also use this word? How about Black versus African American? Disabled or differently abled? How about people of color? This term was socialized by the likes of Martin Luther King Jr. and other social activists to expand the definition of race beyond Black and white. But is it still appropriate for someone like me to use today? For our next TI podcast, I've invited a few Chrome OS friends to help us navigate coded language in the hope that we will learn how to use terms in a more accurate and respectful way. So join me next month at our next Chrome Enterprise podcast to learn more about what are good ways or bad ways to describe or refer to someone.
Thanks, Raluca, and everyone for that great content and all the work involved to create that. Before we close things out, it's time for me to give you that mic drop riddle.
Hey Mike, I'm so sorry to cut you off. I have a riddle for this week that might be a good stomper for the team.
Okay, Doug, no worries. What's the riddle?
Thanks, Mike. And for context, fun fact, when I started at Google 7 years ago selling Chromebooks on the Google Store when it first launched, I found myself stumbling into an episode of This Week in Google after our program was leaked to TechCrunch, and Leo Laporte that day asked me a question that I think would be perfect for the riddle.
I saw that you had a question about using Skype on Chrome OS.
Yeah, can I?
What a relic and a throwback to 2015. So for this month's riddle, does Skype work on Chrome OS?
Thanks for that, Doug. Everyone, don't forget to submit your guesses to go/mic drop, and we'll give you the answer on the next session when we hear from our JPAC team. Thanks again for tuning in, and remember, there's no place like Chrome, and Chrome is no place without each and every one of you. Cheers.